Increased Awareness for Sports Performance, created by Brandon Keating for Nick Tuttle's Final and Sports Psychology. Know your environment, surroundings. Know the aspects of the field, the court, the track, anything you're about to play on or run on. Know it. Get used to it. Focus on what you came to do. Focus on your blocking schemes, your defensive coverages, your passes, your stretching. Focus on everything. Tunnel vision. In some cases, tunnel vision can be good or bad, depending on the sport. In football or basketball, tunnel vision is not so good. If you're a running back and you have tunnel vision and you only hit one lane, well, what if there was a cutback that you couldn't see because you have tunnel vision? You go from a 5-yard gain to an 80-yard gain if you make that cutback. And in basketball, if you have tunnel vision and just see the left side of the court, or opposite, if you just see the right side of the court, you won't be able to see your open teammates on the other side since you're just focusing on one side. But however, tunnel vision can be a good thing for a tennis player. When you're playing in tennis on a one-on-one singles match, you can have tunnel vision on the court because you know there's only one way the ball is going to go. You can focus on where you can hit the ball. Here's a little cartoon image about tunnel vision showing how they just see only one thing. Not very good. Next, we have clear mind. Clear mind is where the player is not confused about his or her responsibility. So this means when you're about to go up to the line right before a play, you shouldn't be thinking about your responsibilities on who you have to block or where the play's going. Or if you're a defensive player, on the down and distance or what coverage are you in. You should have a clear mind and already know your responsibility so that way you can just go out, play hard, have fun, and do your assignment. Here's a little cartoon image about clear mind. Next, we have peak performance. Understanding and fixing if needed, highest reachable level of athletic ability, stop to evaluate if not competing at highest level. This is what every coach, every parent, and every player wants from themselves. You always hear coaches or parents saying, give it 110%. Well, this is what they mean. And if you're not giving it your all, you need to understand why you're not giving it all, and you need to stop and evaluate that and fix it. So that way you can give it your all. She understands in this picture that her problem is that she has to outrun Tom, not outrun the bear. She now realizes this, so her peak performance is going to go to the highest athletic ability possible just for her to outrun him. Next, we have the common expression, deal with it. Every parent and every coach has said this expression to somebody. I mean, I can vouch for this one because my mom always yells, suck it up or deal with it whenever I get hurt. So I know this from experience. And in here you see a picture of a wealthy pig just saying, suck it up, buddy. Well, us athletes, we know we have to suck it up because you didn't put all that off-season work in just to forget about it and give up. You have to suck it up. You're tired, we get that. You're in pain, we get that. But you need to suck it up because what if your team needs you for that 1-yard push for the game-winning touchdown? That's when you need to suck it up. Next, the 3 R's. Recognize, release, regroup. Recognize. Seeing the inside and outside factors that can affect performance. Outside factors could be injuries, you being ineligible, a referee making a terrible call. Inside factors could be mental or emotional stress that's causing you to not focus. I mean, I can speak for this one also because I've had some emotional stress about my grandparents before some games, and it came out for me to play terrible sometimes. Here, the sheep are recognizing outside factors that affect their performance. The team they're playing against is a bunch of wolves, so they recognize this. Next is release. Any negative thoughts that affect your play need to go. If you drop a pass, throw an incomplete ball, miss a block, miss a tackle, you can't let that get to you. You have to let it go, because if you don't let it go, you're just going to think about it over and over again and think about how bad you are and how they should take you out. This is also relates to me because I used to do this every single time in football, basketball. Whenever I did something wrong, I would drop in the middle of practice and give 10 push-ups because I was so upset at myself. And I just thought I sucked. But now I know to release my negative thoughts. Here's a little cartoon image saying you're part of the catch and release program. So they're releasing their negative thoughts after this. Next we have is regroup. Once negative thought attitude is gone, get back to a calm state. Think positive thoughts that help reach peak performance again. So once you figure yourself out and you get regrouped again, think about catching a 5-yard out to get a critical first down, or driving the lane and getting an and one to tie the ball game in the state championship game. You always have to think great positive thoughts to help you get yourself back together. Oh, here's a little cartoon image about regrouping. See how you're all into pieces. You should regroup yourself to get as one again, to be at your top level. Next is balanced meaning. Good control with emotions and muscles. Totally relax when have them in control. If not under control, then they get in a nervous state. You want to have good control so you can be at your top level. If you can keep your emotions in check and muscles strong enough, you're going to be a great athlete. Here's a little image about balancing. The end. I really like this chapter a lot. It really means a lot to me, and I think it's the best one. Thank you.